What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the expansion franchise here on MLB The Show 23. Last time I left off with you guys taking a look here at Buffalo and Orlando, what we wanted to do in the offseason. You guys exercise your team option on some dudes. And the Sun Sox have a call to make here on Ty France, Franmil Reyes, Jordan Hicks, Paul Sewald, a lot of our core. We got some decisions to make here.
Dylan Moore, he's getting up there in age for you, but he does play that vital utility role. You do have Hunter who can do the utility.
The exact same thing. Literally the exact same thing. So we are going to let Dylan Moore walk. I think that that's an interesting decision because he's been here since the very beginning. Miguel Castro, another guy that I think we're going to let him go. We're going to let him walk. He was just kind of one of those little chips to add into the bullpen. Same thing here with Paul Sewald. He's 35. Yes, his overall rating is progressing, but we're going to let him walk as well. So a revamped bullpen is kind of what we're going to be shooting for here in the offseason for the Sun Sox. Now, Franmil Reyes, this dude needs me, right? 32 home runs in 2024. And then last year over 45. He had 46, hitting 283. Yeah, he's going to sign a 3-year deal. Jordan Hicks, we're going to offer him a contract. And it was a pretty tough call for me. I didn't know if I wanted to bring back Ty France, honestly. He's really good for us.
He was the key for you to even make the playoffs.
I know, and so it was kind of like one of those things where you kind of had to do it. Now, a little reveal here for the third straight season. We have changed our away uniforms. I just got kind of tired of the orange look, to be quite honest with you. So we got those fixed up. Now, the arbitration schedule. What do we want to do here? Adrian Morejon, he's been kind of bad for us in the last 2 seasons since he's been a Sun Sox. So we're just going to let him walk. Errol Robinson, very, very tough decision. We're going to let him go.
Stabbed him in the back.
Well. I know I love Errol Robinson, but he's a 61. He's just not really cutting it, guys. Not cutting it. So we're going to offer arbitration to Jace Vines. We're going to offer arbitration to Jake Berger. And we'll have to find out what we're going to do here with the next player up on the board, which would be Scott Manea. I think we're just going to offer him arbitration as well. So kind of, they're in the arbitration years, try to save some money where you can. And Jake Berger, I feel like, is starting to lose a little bit of his hold on his job. Because we got Sandage here that's coming up. He can play third base. You've got Lugo, who's been playing good with the middle infield spots. And first base is starting to get a little crowded too. So, with the Sun Sox, kind of focused here by team is how we're going to operate this. So kind of keep a one-track mind. Starting pitching, I'm starting to see the writing on the wall here with our pitching staff. Kind of need to address this. Bullpen for sure needs to be addressed. Catcher, Palazzo's got this position on lockdown. I don't think Scott Manea is going to progress faster than what Palazzo's going to do. First base, Ty France is not our first baseman. He can play there, but he's going to play second. You have James Hunter that can play second, third, short, outfield spots. Guy to watch out for here Ian Lewis. Sandage is going to get the call up, by the way. So he can play a little second, he can play third, he can play first, he can be a DH. So we got a lot of positional eligibility with our squad.
Say that again.
Eligibility. With our outfield guys, I think we can't really address outfield in free agency. We really can't. As far as a guy that's going to take a job away from someone.
Yeah, you got too many options there. Corner, outfield, center seem fine. All right, checking out some of the free agents. You got Vladimir Guerrero, Christian Walker, Drury. So a lot of power there at first base. Are you thinking about any of these guys?
Nope, just kind of wanted to show everybody the list of who's available.
Yeah, because you really can't afford, according to our system, our budgeting system.
Our budget restrictions.
Yeah, you can't really afford anybody too high caliber here.
Now, Eric Hosmer, by the way, struck out for us in that last at-bat against Andrew Chafin.
Yeah.
And, we just decided to let him go. He's a little old. So we're going to go after Jared Walsh, other first baseman. He's got some good hitting numbers. Connor Cable, just another guy to fill a roster spot down the minor leagues. And then our relievers. Here's the reliever board. Who are we going to consider? Michael King, he's 30 years old. We got another couple people like Rafael Montero and Yency Almonte pitched against us in the NLDS as we played the Dodgers. I think I want to offer him a contract, but we'll see how it all plays out. Got Taylor Rogers up here, Gregory Soto, got some pretty decent arms in the bullpen. Closing pitchers, we're going to go address this. Kind of get a little velocity in our closing pitcher spot too.
What is Sam Coonrod going to do for you?
Be a closer at the minor league level. Maybe he plays well. Maybe he sims well and he gets the call to be a setup guy or something. You know, you got to try people out.
Yeah, we can all dream.
Yep. Then we're going to go after Yency Almonte as well. Second base, again, do you go after a guy like Nico? Do you go after a guy like Yohan Moncada? Suarez, Rendon, they're just a little old. Max Muncy, got some pop, got some power. Bo Bichette. These are all instant upgrade players that a team like the Sun Sox could use. A team like the Saucers could use. Problem being that when we look at the outfield, Brian Reynolds, you're just going to block people like Brody Boatwright. You're going to block people like Colas. You're going to block people like Evan Carter. That's just what's going to happen. Quite frankly, we're standing pat.
Thinking Conforto?
I like Conforto. I've always been a Michael Conforto guy. He's got some good power, 70 against right-handed pitchers. So just kind of offer him a prove-it type of contract. He knows he's going to be a platoon guy. So let's get another left-handed at-bat in here and see how he does. So there's our offers. Almonte, Conforto, Walsh, Coonrod, and Capel. Not really breaking the bank here. Let's see how it all pans out. Now, guys, Miguel Rosales, our starting pitcher, first-round draft pick for us. He's a custom guy. He's going to be changed to Rocco Giavitello Jr. Soft-tossing left-hander. Really a lot like Benjamin Smith, which is kind of funny that we have now two pitchers of similar styles, which might end up hurting us in the long term.
Does that play in today's game?
I don't think so. Jamie Moyer types.
Yeah, he throws a knuckleball.
Yes, he does. He's 5'7", throws a knuckleball. I love it. I think it's good for the storylines. I think it's good for the memes. So you can see that we're just getting some of his archetype built up here. He's a control guy, a break guy, not a high velo dude, and he's a 75 A potential player. Another reveal here, we've got Caleb Haywood, one of our Patreon prospects that was drafted by the Colorado Rockies. So we can see some of his changes happening here. And we'll get a little look here at Caleb Haywood.
Yeah, poor guy.
What?
He's going to the Rockies. They've been horrible in this.
He could be the guy that changes it around.
I doubt that.
He's also 75A. He's currently their best right fielder.
Okay, well, welcome to the big leagues.
Exactly. All right, let's turn our attention over here to the Buffalo Saucers now. It's your turn.
Well, we're trying to figure out what to do with Mr. Sixto because he did not have a great season last year, but I still feel like he's got something to give us in terms of velocity. At age 27, is he on the cusp of a breakout? I'm going to give him a sweetheart kind of deal.
It does look like a very sweetheart deal. You've got a bunch of money up there, 13.4 over 4 years. The overall is, he's progressing. He's a 78, could get up to 80 by the end of the year.
Yeah, and he's got that velocity, and it's just something that we value. At that spot in our rotation, we got enough of the guys who don't exactly bring it in that regard. So I do appreciate the fact that he can throw hard, but that 6.21 is pathetic.
You actually knocked down the salary here. You got 3 years at 7.2. It's about 2.4 million. That's a deal. That's a deal. He's got rotation role, a front-loaded contract, and a club option. So you killed it with that deal for sure. Yeah. Now here's our boy here, Ricky Sutton. He is not a custom player. He's a generational dude that you guys drafted, and you say he's not ready.
No. He played rookie ball. And we're going to start him in Double-A, and we'll see how he does.
Even though he's clearly better than the guys you have on your roster.
I trust the process.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but, looking at some of these guys, like Blake McKnight, I imagine will make the opening day roster as well. I'm waiting for one of these outfielders to break out. Victor Mesa Jr., we got Franklin, we got Peters, and I just haven't seen it exactly.
I don't believe in any of these outfielders, for the record.
Yeah, looking at the rotation, McGowan's just way too young. He's not ready yet. Let's see, recurring theme here. But yeah, we do like the future. With McGowan, Allison, and Woods Richardson's pretty young. Bullpen, yeah, we need to revamp that again. After
it's you're running this like Dave Dombrowski with the Tigers. The bullpen has always been an issue.
Yeah, we're gonna have to work on it. So we're looking to see who's available. Yeah, Yimi Garcia sitting out there.
10-year pro, Yimi Garcia.
Yeah, Taylor Rogers though. I think that might be somewhere where we can find some common ground. We need a lefty.
He's getting lowballed by San Francisco, and I think he would be a great fit for you.
Yeah.
But what is this? Adam Ottavino? Why? He's 64 overall.
I like Adam Ottavino.
God.
He's a back of the, he's your 26th man kind of guy. Now, Chirinos, I feel like could serve us a role in terms of that long relief or that piggyback guy, like we see sometimes with him in the Rays, the opener, the spot starter, whatever they do with him out there.
He's got 66 stamina, so I kind of like it. So there's your 3 offers for your relievers, and there's our offers as it currently stands. Again, just as a reminder, and we'll see what all happened here in Sim.
I mean, this is a quiet offseason for Buffalo because we like the guys we have in our system coming through our ranks. So obviously the previous offseason we made a bit of a splash. This year, not so much.
Yep. And just an FYI, for year 4, we are going to be heavily simulating. So if we make the playoffs, of course, we're going to play those games. However, during the season, we'll play opening day, we'll play against each other, and that's pretty much it for year 4. Like, we're going to move through here pretty quickly.
It's really a developmental season for both of our teams.
Yep. We got to move a little faster. We want to see how those young guys perform and how they're going to do here. Now, we ended up getting Conforto. We got pretty much everybody that we wanted. We're still waiting on Connor Capel to make up his mind. You get Chirinos, and I think that's pretty much it there. Actually, you're looking at Avito. Yeah, so 64. It's just a weird, I don't know, man. It's just a weird day.
Yeah, Hoyt Park. I'm done with that.
What are you going to do with Henry Malloy? Why is he still up here?
I didn't see anything, really. It's debatable. He's 25. I don't think he is a good fit for what we're doing.
Really?
I don't see it.
I don't know, man. He's got that C potential too, so I don't really blame you.
Yeah.
All right, a couple of signees from across the league. Nico Horner going to the Nationals. Kyle Tucker signing a big deal there out in Cincinnati. Zach Gallen heading out west again to the Padres.
He's heading out west, further west.
JT Realmuto to the Yankees, and then Vladimir Guerrero Jr. with a 7-year deal. Wow. So they got Tucker and Vladdy. That's ridiculous. Got a lot of big names flying off the board, and of course, your Sun Sox and Saucers have nothing to do with it.
It's quiet.
It's very quiet. Luis Severino getting traded from the Twins to the Diamondbacks.
Jones.
We got Dustin May signing to the Pirates. So the Pirates continue to be like a thorn in our side in this franchise. They're just like signing all these veterans and these really good players. They're doing unpirate-like things.
Where's the money coming from?
It's a good question. They will also win the draft lottery. So the luck is changing for the Pirates.
Pirates dynasty incoming.
Yep. We're now headed to the Rule 5 draft. And you guys got to make your Rule 5 last year. So we're going to go in this year for ourselves. Because again, you can only user control one team at a time in these draft scenarios. Taking a look here at if we recognize any of these guys' names. Patrick Bailey going to get drafted by the Houston Astros. Kind of funky. Kind of weird to see that. So do we find anybody here that could help us as far as bullpen is concerned? Anybody? We got Logan Allen here, starting pitcher, B potential at 67. But of course the problem is whoever you pick here, they're on your team for the entire season.
Yeah, you could use Chris Flexen.
I'm not really seeing anything here, honestly, to be quite honest with you.
I mean, you never know when Flexen's going to put up that 7 ERA for the span of a month.
Yep. But I kind of like this guy. He throws nothing but gas. I think that's kind of funny. I think we're just going to do something really weird, and we'll take this guy. We got Coonrod. Now we're going to go get Bryce Montes de Oca.
Okay.
I think it's funny. He's just gonna have to win a job. Who cares? We can release
a trade offer.
We do. And again, just to make sure everybody understands here, our outfield is loaded with youth. I think it's a good trade. I think you could look at Jordan Richards. He throws 93. He's not going to be a high velo guy. Looks like a high control type dude, a little soft tosser, a little off-speed guy. But Deshaun Knowles, he's 25, 66. He's progressing nicely, but there's just really no path for him to become a starter or even a bench guy for us. So we'll make the trade. We acquired a new pitcher, and then the couple days later, the A's come back to us and say, we want John Wilkerson. You want to give us one outfielder? Get us another one for another starting pitcher. We say no to that. We're going to keep Wilkerson in our four walls.
Yeah.
And we're back here with Buffalo now. You guys are going to go out and sign another 64 overall pitcher in Craig Kimbrell. But you're not addressing the problem. You have a problem with your bullpen.
No. He's the answer.
Oh, Lord.
You never know when it's going to click for him.
Yeah. Well, here's a snapshot at your roster that you're looking at prior to spring training. Just kind of get an idea what your 26 man is going to look like here. I think you're going to have a better season. I think you're going to progress this year.
We could. Yeah, I mean, that's what our bullpen's at right now. You got Kimbrell sitting in there. I like Rogers. Right now we got Schuster, Chirinos. And, yeah, I mean, McGowan, I don't know if he's going to make the rotation. He's so young.
It's a tough call. Looking at the Sun Sox roster here again, we got Boatwright, Adames, France, Reyes, Berger, Palazzo, Carter, Lugo, and Wilkerson making out the top 9 there. You got Conforto, McIntosh, Hunter, Sandage, which I think Sandage is going to find a way to crack that lineup. But it's a pretty solid offense, man. I like our team. I think the starting pitching is yet again going to be an issue for us again. After the first two guys, Glasnow and Stroman, it's kind of a 50-50 gamble on who's going to be 3 through 5. You know, you got Irvin going to battle, Smith, Tyler, Vines, Russell. All these guys are going to battle for 3 through 5. And
yeah, so you're just comparing the stats, trying to figure out what you're going to do.
Yeah. And then you got Rocco Giafatello down there too.
Yeah, he's too young. These guys aren't ready, man. We got to be realistic.
I do like to be realistic, you know, but if they're taking things by storm, you go for it, man. Go for it.
All right.
So we're here in spring training. Offseason was quiet, relatively. We're going to go ahead and sim some games here. We are 2-2 at this point, and just scrolling our stats, and it's not good. It's not very good. Frommill and France are about the only guys that are producing right now. Berger's not doing much. Conforto's actually surprisingly doing pretty good. McIntosh is 0-for. Hunter's 0-for. Wilkerson is hitting 429 and 7 at-bats, so he's on a little hot streak there. Walsh has got a home run, a solo shot. He's 333. So our bench seems to be doing more than our actual starting guys, which is a little bit concerning here. Pitching, Stroman had a bad outing. Smith had a really good outing, it looked like. Russell's gotten involved in some action here. Kyle Tyler kind of losing a grip. He was a former Rule 5 guy, kind of losing a grip on that starting role. I think we're going to have to shift him to the bullpen. And I don't make that based on his spring training results. It's based on what he's been doing in the last couple of seasons. Now, you guys, on the other hand, your offense actually looks like it's pretty formidable here.
Yeah, I'm liking some of the averages. Stassi not doing too hot there. As far as our bench, you had Ohapi, Colmenares, Preciado. The bench, I'm not loving it. I mean, we're bringing Malloy back, so we're gonna see if he can do anything for us. McGowan currently in the rotation. Question is, who is he gonna battle with to get that 5th spot? It's possibly Louis Farland, Sandy Gaston, or Gaston. I'm not sure. Not positive. Richie Worth, we tried him out a little bit last fall. And so now I decided against Malloy. Just change of heart.
Yeah, literally in the lineup. We're gonna give him a shot. Yeah, he's traded. He's gone. You trade him for Ryan
think I
Weathers.
accidentally re-signed him. But yeah, Weathers, I think he will fit our bullpen.
Okay. Well, we're here. Spring training time. You versus me. Bragging rights. We can't beat you in the season, but we'll beat you in spring training, right? Is that
More than likely.
Is this how this goes? We're 5-4. You're 2-8, and we've got Elroy McGowan. It's about time we're starting to see some of these drafted guys get up here for Buffalo.
They're not ready.
right, let's
where's Ricky Sutton? He's not even in spring training.
I know. Well, McGowan is going to get Brody Boatwright to swing at a cutter. Got really heavy cutter inside. Got him to ground out here. Blake McKnight with the nice toss over to first. Palazzo is real slow as a catcher. So 2 up, 2 down. McGowan, is he going to get Ty France? He's got 10 speed. He beats that out. McGowan, of course, he's okay. He's fine. You know, in the show, in the past, it used to be like 50-50, whether your pitcher was going to actually come back or not. Seems like nowadays, your pitchers always come back after getting the shins. Fromill's going to fly out, but he gave it a good ride. Senzel makes the catch. And let's turn it over here to Wade Russell's getting the start here today. Has 1 start, went 6 innings. So he's vying for that number 5 role. Here's Palazzo after a Jung-Hoo Lee bunt attempt that...
Give me a break.
Let's look at it one more time. Late bunt attempt, and of course just popped up, and oh, where is it? I can't find... Oh, there it is. Not even looking at it was Palazzo. He's looking at the sun. Where'd it go? Oh, it's in my glove. Look what I found. Blake McKnight. Deep drive to left. Brody Boatwright will make the catch. 2 up, 2 down here for the Saucers. Let's turn it here to Pete Alonso against the lefty Wade Russell. He draws a walk. Slider that completely missed its intended target. Randall James looking for a big season this year. Cuts on that and misses.
Lots of strikeouts.
Lots of Ks for Randall James. You're now going to be putting in Adam Ottavino after McGowan actually did pretty good. Both pitchers actually shutting everybody down here. Still nothing. Top 4 we go. Palazzo gets on with a base hit. We're going to pinch run him for Paul McIntosh. So still nothing. Oh, and 1 count, I should say. Connor Flafa will camp underneath this, make the catch. And Ty France is usually really clutch. Can't come through here with a man on base. Framil Reyes. I mean, that wasn't even a close pit. Like, I don't know what he was swinging at. 2-2 here. Ground ball. Alonso will make the play. And Ottavino, I talked trash about him, but he comes through.
There you go. Hey, look what it is. Sandage, Hunter. The young guys are coming out in your prized Rule 5 possession.
Look at the ERA. He's in, man. He's... Oh.
Whoa, he sliced that one right down the line. Keeps rolling.
Good cutoff right there by Wilkerson. But Pete Alonso rolls in with a double.
And when you say roll in, you mean rolls.
Truly, it just rolls in. Another K for Randall James. We're challenging in there with the high cheese from Montes de Oca. Here's Hunter the third with a nice throw over to first. Sandage with the completion. Yeah, with the putout.
All right, get Yanni Chirinos in there. Oh, a big drive from Sandage. Not enough juice, though.
Look at that PCI, man. We just missed it. That would have been a perfect. Just a little bit more to the left. We would have nailed it. Here could be a base hit for Wilkerson, but... Oh, yes, it is. James has been playing some good... Surprisingly, he's slow as crap, but he's been playing some really good left field. Look at this throw.
Nice. Got him. Gun you down.
Unbelievable. Wilkerson's got speed, but can't come through. 2-2 pitch here and a deep drive to center field. Senzel's actually playing center.
Yeah.
I think that's Jung-Hoo Lee in right field.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
Mixing it up a little bit.
Well,
we got to be ready for any and all scenarios.
Yeah, but I made a mistake. Your right fielder made a catch, and it shifted over to Senzel. I said, Senzel made the catch.
Yeah, whatever. Well, now it's Dylan Beavers.
Yep. We got changes all over the place. Spring training for everybody, apparently.
Yeah, I need Colmenares to step up. He's so young. He played for us, quite a bit. So, got to see him take a next step.
Uh-oh. Perfect bomb. Brody Boatwright getting off the wall. He's going to go for 3. Yes, he is. What are we doing? You've mastered the fielding controls now. The meter timing. We've got to stop doing that with Boatwright. We've done that so many times.
A runner in scoring position.
I know, but we do it so often with Boatwright. You got that 90 speed. He's got to go. Right? We get in trouble with that. Here's James in left field again. Somehow he's just right there. He's like Ian Happ. Doesn't have to move a lot. He might want to go glove.
Yeah.
We got more subs coming in. We've got Spangenberg. We got Conforto, Colas. Everybody's coming in. Yency Almonte. Spring training he's been used a lot. Apparently he's got 6 games under his belt. He'll complete this inning. Clean. Still nothing baseball game. Jared Walsh, 375, 1.1 OPS. I think he might somehow make the team.
Did that ball have any friction?
It's pretty hilarious, isn't it?
It looked like it was rolling on glass.
Playing baseball on glass. Look at this. Whack! And then just rolling to the wall. Unreal. So that's going to be a double here for the Sun Sox. And you've had enough. After one pitch, one ball, you said, get this guy out of here.
It's Yerry De Los Santos time.
Look at his ERA.
So, okay. This is why we trust him.
3 innings and no earned runs. But your one guy, your Torinos, throws a ball. Then you put De Los Santos in, and he throws 3 more balls. Unbelievable. Gets a walk. So we got a runner on first and second now. 2-2 pitch to Sanders. Just twice now that he's drilled a baseball, but he has nothing to show for it except a productive out. We're able to move Jared Walsh over to third. Runners on the corners now for John Wilkerson. Can he come up clutch? Here's a base knock right past Clayton. He had the glove on the ground. He just totally whiffed.
That's garbage.
Oh, that's so bad. That's so bad. I feel so bad for you. I don't know if it took a funny hop, but Clayton just wasn't ready for it, and the rest is history. All right, here's a ground ball to Alonso, and a little double clutch there, but De Los Santos has enough awareness. He gets over to first base, and that is out number 2. Only one more out. That's all you need, and you're going to walk the number 9 hitter, Matthew Lugo, with 2 outs. I don't necessarily agree with that because you get Oscar Colas comes up with a base knock. Beavers with a strong throw. We're going to try for 2 runs to come home. That's Hunter crossing. That's Wilkerson crossing. It is now 3-0, and
De Los Santos is reviewing the life decisions that led him to this point.
He's donezo's, isn't he? Uh-oh, here's a little flare, little looper. Franklin's got to get this one. No, he missed it, and then Beavers overthrows it. Here comes the throw. Clayton.
Oh,
man.
Well,
what is going on?
I think I stopped paying attention.
I know.
To what was going on.
Oh, what's going on? Missed throw from Beavers.
I was trying to check the runner at third, and then I was like, oh, wait, he's going home.
Clayton's like, where do I go? Like, he tries, I don't know what. He tries to get a little extra momentum, something. Spangenberg grounds out to Alonso, and it is now 5-0. Orlando, it just blew up in the 7th.
You know, he didn't have any confidence.
Yeah.
My confidence meter was so low.
That's what it was. Coonrod comes on and gets a strikeout.
Yeah, good for him. So we don't score again. You know, I will say, as year 4 and some other later videos progress, we do start hitting. So let me just spoil that right now because our hitting has been abysmal in this series since, the previous, season. And maybe before that. But, I mean, it's just been tough.
But in season, you guys always hit off of me. But in spring training, you don't. I don't know. And then sometimes, even when you were earlier in the series, when it's like you haven't played the show in forever, you were out hitting me.
I think I was playing on lower difficulty at that point.
It's always been Hall of Fame hitting.
First spring training wasn't.
Oh, yeah. I guess you're right. But we did change it, and it's been Hall of Fame hitting, legend pitching since that point. So anyway, you guys will finish spring training 9-17. We'll finish 14-11. Obviously, there's a lot that goes into that, depending on how many players that you off your bench that you want to give a little extra look to. It looks like you guys did that throughout the middle part of spring training, but we'll take a look at those numbers here. 222 for Bryce Ball, didn't really perform. Clayton 246, it's acceptable. Stassi's still hitting 286. Mesa Jr. just not getting anything out of that guy.
No. DeCelio was hoping, he played okay in his limited spot. Bench hitters didn't do anything. Some gaudy, in a bad way, batting averages off our bench, so I wasn't too happy. Wasn't too happy with the young guns. Nick Senzel was tough. Colmenares, Preciado, man. I've been waiting on these guys. Been waiting for them to turn it around. Even Marcano. Like, I acquired Marcano. I thought it was good value. Mm-hmm. And I wanted him to blossom into a hitting utility guy.
You've wanted Velasquez to progress, and he just hasn't really done much.
Yeah.
Varland's actually pitching good. Sixto's rewarding you.
Okay, Elroy 5.5. I think he lost the job.
Yep. Schuster's got a 5.1.
He's not making it. Schuster's horrible in this.
Yeah, not very good.
Sandy Gaston, awful. Gaston, whatever. As far as that 5th spot, we're gonna have to figure something out.
Hey, Kimbrel, 9 1/3, 10 strikeouts.
Would you look at that?
Unbelievable.
Yeah, we got Giolito. I think we might roll with Woods Richardson. I think that might be our number 5 guy. I think Elroy's probably looking at the Durham Bulls.
Oh, 368 for John Wilkerson. You said he wasn't ready.
He's not ready.
I remember that very vividly. 400 batting average for Colas, had a home run. Walsh was doing pretty good. I didn't catch Kenzie Noel, but I hope that he goes down to the minor league level and works on some things, and he does good enough for us to call him up eventually. Now 446 for Ty France. Like, the dude just sims well, man. It's insanity. William Adames hitting 320. Palazzo hitting over 300. Manea still got the backup job. Yeah, I think our hitting is fine.
Did you tell Corey Spangenberg he had a chance to make the team this year?
No, I didn't.
Then what are you doing with him?
I'm making sure he knows who's boss.
Bullpen did okay.
Yeah, Machado sucks. Deoka,
we know that.
Deoka was good. No earned runs from Sam Coonrod. Smith was good. Brigham didn't get any run, which is fine by me because he's not making the team. I just don't find much value with guys that are 68 overall at the major league level. You do. You like the 64 overall people. That's fairly fine.
Legacy players. People that we know.
You don't like people... You don't like the CPU-generated guys the further you get into a franchise, do you?
I don't.
Yeah. I knew it. That's why we could never finish any NCAA 14s.
Well, not our players, not the patron guys.
Right.
But just we know who Craig Kimbrel is. He's 37. He'll be in the MLB when he's 37.
Well,
I don't want him out there in the free agents homeless.
The fact that you will punt, you're going to punt the progress of your organization for legacy name brand only.
We have to sell tickets, don't we?
You won't be selling tickets in August when you're in last place and Craig Kimbrel's got a 70
we're turning things around this year. Don't worry about us.
All right. Well, guys, we will see you for opening day action. We get the Mets. You guys get the Yankees. So we got a New York battle here between
I'm sure we'll get shut out.
One hit?
Give us 3.
No hits?
3.
Okay. Well, guys, that's it. What do you think about the offseason moves? Who do you think's got the better roster? I want to ask you guys that in the comment section.
I think it's a debate.
Who do you guys think is going to make the playoffs? None of us? Both of us? Or one or the other?
You have 4 choices.
Yeah. There you go. All right. We'll see you in the next one, guys. Leave a like if you like this thing. As always, thank you so much for watching, and peace.